Hey, sweeties, I'm so glad you enjoyed BET Media House Part 1, but there is more. We're about to drop Part 2. There are so many gems dropped, and I hope you enjoy it. Kip's family, we are at the BET Media House for the 25th BET Awards, and I have with me right now the iconic, the beautiful Angie Martinez.
Hey, so sweet. What's up, mama?
Nothing much.
How you
I'm
feeling?
so happy to have you on the couch now.
I get to be on this side.
Yes.
Last time you was on that side.
I was in the hot seat. Yes. So you have your podcast in real life at Angie Martinez. What has been something for me? Because I know for me with doing my podcast, I've learned things about myself.
Really?
It's almost therapeutic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How has that been for you?
Because it forces you to frame the way you think about things.
Yes.
Because you got to have something to say about the thing.
Uh-huh.
So it forces you to be like, how do I really feel about this?
Right.
As you're talking about it.
Yeah.
For me too. I talk less about my personal stuff on the radio. The radio's like about, what's trending topics and what artists are doing and music. But the podcast is like, we're talking about real things, lessons, real just light bulbs and ways that we got to the other side of things, just the things we learn in real life.
Yeah.
Hey, and so that requires me to be honest about some things. And so definitely.
Yeah.
It's an interest.
It is. No, for sure.
Process.
Yes. We're all about positivity here. Keep it positive, sweetie.
By the way, I told you already this. I love the name of this podcast.
Thank you. It was funny because I was trying to change it at one point, and Shauna was like, no.
You cannot.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Thank you.
I hear the name. I know exactly where I stand. I feel comfortable sitting with you. I know, there's no if somebody didn't know the platform on the pod, that name lets you know out the gate what the vibes are.
Yes.
So,
How have you been able to keep it positive in an industry that has been so negative and chaotic at some times?
sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah.
I don't know that my whole career I definitely have fell victim to getting hot-headed or upset about something or maybe overly reactive to things. But that never feels good.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ultimately, being positive and trying to take the high road and do right by people, and that just feels better.
Yeah.
So I just try to do that as much as I can.
I love that. Yeah.
Sometimes people get under your skin.
Yes.
But life is short, man. You do bad things happen. I really believe in karma. I believe in God. I don't want to piss him off in any way.
Same. Yes, absolutely.
It's I'm one of those people too. If I were to do something that was not positive, and not the right thing to do, I would immediately feel the blowback of that.
Definitely, I feel you. I'm the same way.
Immediately, I could get sick. It's just
something's gonna happen.
I immediately blowback because I know better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I do something I wasn't supposed to do, it's gonna hit me in the face every time.
I'm with you on that.
So it's easier to do the right thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. What's up, kids family? I have someone with me that we all know because she's already been on the sofa. The one, the only Lee Vassy. What's up, boo?
Hey, girl. Yes.
So I would love to ask you, we always talk about positivity here on Keep It Positive, sweetie. What is one way that you've kept it positive during this season?
One way I've kept it positive during the season is I've started to work out.
Okay.
I've now become a Pilates girly.
Oh, my, Pilates is everything.
Girl, and it's become a big part of, my weekly, day-to-day things that kind of keep me grounded
I
and,
love that.
keep me taking care of my temple,
Yep.
So that's been a huge addition, to my day-to-day.
I love that. Before you get out of here, I want to play a quick game of this or that.
Okay, let's do it.
You ready? All right. Pray first or journal first?
Pray.
Audiobook or paperback?
Paperback.
Me too. I love the smell of paper. We were just talking about this. I love the smell of paper.
Yes.
It's something about just flipping the pages and highlighting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm that girl too. Ride in the car in silence or ride with music blasting?
I used to be silent, but I just got a new car and I love the sound system.
Speakers. Listen,
So I gotta listen to the album in the car.
You gotta ride to it. Listen, no, anytime I do music, I have to get in the car and see how it feels when I'm riding.
Yes.
And I gotta blast it as loud as it can go.
Right.
I love that. Are you the first to arrive or the last to leave?
Probably first to arrive.
And first to leave.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm going to get there so I can get out.
Right.
I love that. All right. Let it slide or we ride it done. I know for me, I ain't letting this slide.
So I don't believe in the dying at all. Actually, right? I believe in. I know this is a this or that, right? But it's like I believe in grace, but I'm not about to die for you,
right?
So it's kind of like I'm like somewhere in the middle,
right? Somewhere in the middle, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Positive Patty or negative Nancy?
Positive
I know this
Patty.
one, yes, because we would keep it positive, sweetie.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I first laid eyes on this woman on Instagram, was instantly obsessed. Then I got to meet her and get to know her. The beautiful Kaiser. Hi, gorgeous.
Hi. I'm so excited to be here.
I am so excited. When I saw you coming in, I was like, we gotta get her on the couch.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. This is new territory for me.
Yes.
New people, new environments.
Yeah.
But definitely feel like God placed me here, and to be surrounded around people like you is just more fulfilling. And
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you have a personal relationship with God. I'm really big on faith, and I'm really big on talking about it here on Keep It Positive, sweetie. How has God guided you through like even this transition where you're embarking on different territories? How has that journey been with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's the only reason why I'm on this journey, to be honest.
Yeah.
If it were to leave it up to me, Lord knows I would probably be keeping myself one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Being able to see the gifts that he has given me and to utilize them, I think that's the gift that I am able to give back to him.
I love it. I love it. And I pray that God continues to blow your mind. You are so deserving.
Likewise as well.
Thank
Girl,
you.
You can see him all on you.
Thank you so much. Same. I'm really big on mental health, and so are you. I know like probably within the past 4 or 5 years, mental health has become really big in our community, whereas we were just kind of trained to like push things aside and keep pushing.
Right.
How have you been able to find those moments to really deal with your mental health?
Yeah, I think me making the ultimate decision when I was at the height of my career, so young.
Yeah.
When I was a rookie coming in, I was a top 5 pick. And I had chose to walk away from the game, even though I had spent my whole life working up to this moment.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel what I thought it would be.
Wow.
Because of all the trauma that I've endured, things just trying to sweep underneath the rug to go play the games. I had just lost my father right before I got drafted in the middle of the season.
What?
Showed up the next day, kept playing, like just things that behind closed doors people didn't know about.
Right.
And when I saw myself on a billboard and when I would come home, I realized I was living a double lifestyle, and that's when I realized I'm like, okay, I'm going to choose me instead of choosing the world. And this is when I started learning about mental health. Now it is part of like my boundaries.
Yes.
I need my solitude. I need to have time with myself. I need to recharge and check in. Lord knows I'm Leo coded. So I appreciate my alone space, but the better that I am, the better I can be for others around me.
That is so true. That is so, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I'm with none other than 20-time Grammy Award winning my brother, Kirk Franklin.
What's going on, Crystal? That's your theme music.
That's it. We're gonna keep that sound bite. And that's gonna be at the beginning of season 8.
That's gonna be horrible. Good to see you, Queen.
You too, love. How you feeling?
Good.
Good. It's always good to see you. You always have the best energy. How you feeling today?
I'm good. I got up, did my cardio this morning, so my anxiety levels are down.
Right. You have a new single. I feel like, do you live in the studio? Because you stay on top of it. You're always coming out with new music. You're always collaborating. I love it. You got a new single.
Yeah.
Let's talk. I saw you in the car playing it for Tammy.
Yeah,
that was so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, it's called Do It Again. And, for people that have spiritual amnesia, it's so easy to forget what God did because you come up to another problem and it's like panicking. And something like God is like, bro, didn't you just see me pull up the last situation?
Yeah.
But, our fears won't allow us to hold on to those memories. And so hopefully this song does the job of reminding us that if he did it before,
he'll do it again.
he'll do it again.
And he will. That is so good because we do get spiritual amnesia. That's real.
And we all do.
Oh my goodness.
We all do. I do. We all do.
That's so good. I love that. I'm gonna have to use that because I know for me, I definitely like as soon as something crazy happens, my first instinct is to panic. Like, oh gosh, not remembering how many times he's brought you out.
And you got a history with him and we still do it. So, and what's so beautiful though is that he don't throw us away because of that.
He should. Come on now.
Beautiful.
He does not.
He doesn't.
He does not. I have with me a woman that is near and dear to my heart, the one and only Miss Kimberly Paige. How are you doing?
so excited
You
for
look so
you and to
good.
be here, and you look amazing as
Thank
always.
you. You too. I'm
Good,
serious. Like
good.
the fashions, you are like the epitome of class. No, seriously.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
No, you are like. I just wish I could be as ladylike as you.
Oh, please.
Cause you walking in just like your feet don't touch the ground. Like
That's the inner spirit.
I love it.
It starts from within.
I
Real,
love
real.
it. No, that is
Yeah.
amazing. No, you do it very well.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get there. I'm working on it. I really am. In this stage of my life, I'm working on being more ladylike and exuding my soft girl air and softness. So I'm trying to get there.
Yeah. You're there.
But a lot of people do not know that you are literally the heartbeat behind everything that happens at BET. You so into so many people. A lot of things that you see happening that are big,
Yeah.
you're the person that's signing off and saying, yes, let's support them. How did you come to be the Kim Paige that everyone knows now?
You know, I think for me, I've always been, I have a spirit of service, if that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am.
And so as I'm thinking about anything, whether it's, work, my family, my friends, my team,
Yeah.
I try to come and center from that space of service. And I think when you're willing to serve, great leaders have to be servers.
Yeah, I love that. This next guest, y'all have seen him on the Kip sofa. He is my friend, my brother. I love him so, so much. He hit me today. He said, "Hey, sis, you at that media house?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm pulling up." And he is here, Major.
What's happening?
How are you, my love?
It's so good to see you in your light.
Thank you.
You are light, but it's good to see you spotlighted and you have a whole corner. You don't get corners in the media house unless you're doing something.
Somebody else said the same
I want to be
thing.
clear. This is called favor. It's called God said now is your time.
Ah,
And you're showing up and showing up.
I love you.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much. Let's talk about everything you have going on.
Yeah.
I prayed for you. Number
Yeah.
1, 2 weeks in a row.
That's right. That's right.
Bro.
That's my new. That's
New,
my new.
Okay.
And I'm super excited. So I prayed for you. Just went number 1 on Billboard, a gospel airplay more specifically. Why I Love You went platinum. And the thing as an independent artist whose mama named him Major, the journey is very unpredictable.
Yes.
And oftentimes the things that you expect to happen out of order. And it's kind of wild. But out of order from how I planned it.
Yeah.
You know what they say, give God your plans and you make him laugh.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's crazy that, years later, I get my first ever number 1 on Billboard with a song about prayer.
Yes.
And, to talk about that song, Crystal, it came by way of a text message that Chadwick Boseman sent me.
Wow.
He said at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time on April 4th, 2020, let's collectively pray for the hope of the world because people are drowning in a sea of hopelessness.
Yes.
From their mindset on how to heal, how to recover from COVID-19, the civil unrest in the land. And I didn't know that my brother would be passing 4 months later. But my thing is, if he had the audacity to hope for the world while he was going through his own thing, I think I can lock in on that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But no, I am so proud of you. You have been very open about the ups and downs of this industry and the impact that it's had on your life.
Absolutely.
And you work so hard and you want to be noticed and you want to be awarded for your good works. You know? And it's like you were almost there so many times.
Yeah.
And now it's like God is like,
Yo.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what it feels like when you've been on this journey of hoping and wishing and believing and sacrificing and giving. And when you're in a season as you are, it's a perpetual rollout.
Yeah.
Only a God like our God can plan a rollout like that.
Only.
But it's like
Church said amen. Y'all heard?
Did the church say amen?
Church said amen.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Literally, it has been perpetual. I saw you.
Yeah.
I've had you. I got you.
Yes.
Berklee College of Music, my alma mater, just inducted me into the Hall of Fame. I got the number 1s for 2 weeks in a row. There's just so many things. Tamron Hall, I do her one show, and then she's like, "Can we bring you back next month?" I'm like, "Yes." Yes, and I stayed at the hotel that I knew you. I said, "I know what hotel it is." I ain't gonna tell them. We don't know. We don't give our secrets away.
Great hotel. That was my first time staying there because when I usually stay at there was some tech conference going on.
But that one,
That one,
it hits different.
Oh
It's
yeah,
special.
and they upgraded me to this like like.
Oh, you got upgrade.
Yeah, I got a little living room and a bedroom set.
Yeah, I had a little corner, little
Yeah,
sky
that's that
view.
corner thing where you open up the Hudson.
You might have had my room.
Yeah, right. You like that sounds very familiar. That thing was nice. I walked out and said,
This is nice.
But it's the fun thing. The beautiful thing is when we take a beat and just let God be God.
Oh,
He shows us that he's the master curator
yes.
of answered prayers, of blessings,
Yeah.
of I see you, I got you. When I say yes, nobody can say no.
No.
That's what we're living
Yes,
with, and that's what we're living in. So I'm excited about it.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
deserve everything. When I say I love you, I truly love you.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for you. You have a heart of gold.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
as do you.
Thank you.
And I enjoy seeing you win.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. What's up, y'all? Kiss Family Day 2 at the BET Media House. And I'm sitting here with my good sis, Shemia Morton. What's up, boo?
Hey, best friend.
How you busy? How you
You know, I'm
doing?
excited to hang out with the Kibbs family.
Listen,
Anytime I get an invitation to come hang out with y'all, I am jatting it over.
We love you.
Oh, I
like
love
so
y'all
much, so much. So the last time we talked, you had just gotten your peach.
Yes.
The season had not dropped yet. So how is that going now on The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Crystal, oh my goodness. When I tell you there have been such high highs and low lows, it's been insane. I mean, I started out, it was amazing. And, I was like, oh, we love Shemia. And then I was in the hot seat for like 3 weeks. They're like, oh, she's Portia's lapdog. She's, all these things. And I'm like, oh, please, just give me a break, people.
Yes.
When I say they were giving it to me, but what it gave me is thick skin.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
I was like, it made me like, I got to stay out the comments.
Yes.
But now I'm back in a good place with our fans.
I love that.
It's
I love that.
such a wave, such an emotional roller coaster.
Mhm.
We just finished shooting our reunion.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
know,
always
which was-
exciting.
which had me with such anxiety. Like, it's the
Mhm.
craziest thing.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to come for you. And
Yeah.
you also have to recap 16, 17 episodes. You have to
Right.
recap an entire year in one day. And it's a very long day. I want to say it's like a 12-hour shoot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exhausting.
It's exhausting. And even leading up to it, it's just emotionally draining because you're like,
Yeah.
you live some dark moments on TV, then you have to watch them, and it's
Yeah.
the second time you see it.
Right.
Reunion is the third time that you relive it. And so it's like reliving something over and over and over again. It's just
Mhm.
overwhelming at times, but I'm so happy I survived it. I survived my
You
first
look
year
good.
as a peach holder. Thank you.
That's-
So when I started out the season saying it was Sweet 16, Sweet 16, I'm so
Yeah.
excited, Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And I'm ending the season saying it's a bittersweet 16.
Oh,
It had its bitter moments and it's had its sweet moments, but I would not change any of it.
That's all
I have
that
no
matters.
regrets.
Good. That's all that matters. It's Chris Renee Hayslett, and I have with me the legendary Salt.
Hey.
Hey,
girl?
how are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
I'm fangirling out inside because I can't believe
you.
you're sitting here.
Thank you.
Thank-
Congrats to you on all your things.
Thank you.
You're doing all the things.
Thank
I'm loving it, keeping it positive.
Oh, thank you
That's
so
my
much.
vibe. Keep
Yes,
it positive.
That's right.
No
I-
hate is allowed.
So this is the 35th year anniversary of your album Black Magic. How does that feel to 35 years?
Yeah, you
crazy.
know what? We always say Salt and Pepper brought fun, fashion, and femininity to hip hop.
Sure did.
We were authentically ourselves, and I feel like that's why we lasted this long. We
Yeah.
also made timeless music.
Yep.
So it feels
Sure
amazing.
did.
Did I think it would be to this level still all these years later? No.
Because
So
it definitely is.
I appreciate it. It's kind of surreal.
It is.
There's Salt and there's Cheryl, right?
Right, right.
Cheryl, I'm like, Salt be
yeah.
killing it out here in these streets.
Yes, right.
It's amazing. She's amazing.
She is amazing. I love that. And you also have some solo music. Can you tell us what you're working
Yes,
on?
I'm working on some personal music,
Mhm.
just about my journey, just
Love
sharing with
that.
the ladies some things that I've been through. Is very personal, kind of
Oh, wow.
testimonial and also fun.
Mhm.
Just expressing
love
myself
it.
as an artist still.
That's
what we
amazing. That is what we do. And that's what resonates.
and that's what resonates.
Yeah, and when-
People want the music.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. They want to hear your stories because that's how they connect with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love that for you. And I am so excited about the
Thank you,
awards.
thank
I cannot wait to see you rock the stage. You're going to kill it. And congratulations on everything.
It's gonna be a moment.
It will be. Yes.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And I have with me none other than the director of Zatima. You may see me on that. He is the writer of the latest season of Sisters. He also has a short film that's going to be presented at many film festivals, starting with ABFF this coming up week, The Old Great Mayor, starring DeVal Ellis and
the bro.
and Ty Lepley.
Ty Lepley, Charnel Brown.
Charnel, oh my gosh.
Yes.
First
People
of all,
know
the
her
girl-
as
Yes.
Kimberly Reese from Different World. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
All
We
right.
also have a film coming out
Yes, we do.
soon that we're gonna make together called A Love. We can give
Love.
y'all that little sneak tip right there.
Mhm.
So talk to me.
I'm excited.
Tell me
man.
what you are most excited about in this season of your life.
love.
Everything has literally skyrocketed.
I love what because a love is I know so the thing is I've always had to make films with what I had, not what I wanted. So like like I saw you on the team, I saw the things that you do, I saw what you've done on film, and honestly some of the things that you guys get to see aren't the things that's not all the shots. So I get the opportunity to see her in a light to where it might not make that particular cut, to where she cries, she's happy, she's sad, and all of that. And I saw something in her that made me want to bring her into a part. So now I had the opportunity to choose the actress that I want, and we built such a great relationship. This will be the first time that I'm working with somebody, one that I love and I respect, and we get to do this dance. I'm really, really excited to do this, because now I can show who Courtney is versus kind of like pulling tooth and nail, trying to make money for this and adjusting. I don't have to adjust.
Right.
So now they get to really, really see it. So I'm excited for them.
And I'm
to see this.
excited for them to see who Crystal is as an actor, because
Yes.
I think this will be the first time I'm actually able to really take time and cultivate
Absolutely.
character.
A character.
You know,
Yeah.
to really build it out.
This ain't the Crystal that y'all are used to seeing, just to be very clear. This ain't the same Crystal.
Yeah.
So and I guarantee I'm not doing it now, because we're gonna tell them I'm gonna end up talking about something.
Yeah.
We're
we'll
gonna
talk about
spoil
later.
it. You'll talk about it later.
Y'all gotta tune into the next episode.
Yeah.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna be
Yeah.
great though. But that's what I'm excited about this year. You know what I'm saying?
For you, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, man.
So proud of you and everything that you're doing. It seems like we just met a year ago.
Yeah. Up.
You're out of this world.
Yeah, it's up. And again, like I think I do give a lot of credit to you of shepherding me into what the Tyler Perry universe was going to be like.
Yeah.
And all of this shit, like this ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just hit me, checking on me, making sure that I'm good. The one thing that you guys need in this industry, especially when you're entering it, is somebody that's a veteran into it, that can tell you what corners to turn, what corners and who to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? So you've definitely been there for me.
That's real. I'm gonna
Yeah.
always keep it real.
Yeah.
It's
Ain't
not a lot of people.
gonna call you and tell you, hey, this here, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one.
You know what I love about you is that you take my advice.
For
You
sure.
hear me. Either if you can throw it away or you can keep it, but you hear me
Absolutely.
every time. And
Yeah. I want to be better, man. Like
I want you to be the best, and I'm gonna let you know, hey, bro, because I know what you're capable of.
Yeah,
I know who you are.
Great friends ain't people that just tell you good at everything.
Yeah.
This one gonna be like, I don't know about that shit, bro. Like I don't know if you should. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's good to have you in my corner always.
So
man.
much.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate you. And I have with me none other than La Russell.
Yeah,
What's going on? You heard? How are you feeling?
I'm well. I feel great.
Good. I love talking about ownership. What is the impact of ownership, and what does it mean to you?
You don't have the ability to fully execute your vision if you don't own it, because there's always somebody that could tell you no. And sometimes your vision is just based on how you feel. You don't have data or anything to prove it. It's just like, I want to do this because this is what feels good to me. And it's hard to do that when you don't have control or reign over what you create and what you do. So ownership just it means a lot, because it just allows you to move from your heart.
I love it. I love it. It's your girl, Renee Hayslett. And right now I have with me Kiki Lane. Kiki, what's up, beautiful?
Man, I'm so happy to be here.
Yes. Is this your first BT Award?
It is.
It is. How exciting is that?
It's amazing.
Yes.
I love us. I love celebrating us. So when I can be in that room,
Yeah.
I'm most happy.
What has been like some of the lessons that you learned during this time?
The first thing that popped in my head was something that Regina King said to me. It was actually as she was presenting the Essence Black Women in Hollywood Award to me.
Yes.
And I got up on the stage, and she knows me so well. She could tell I was freaking out. And she just said, breathe.
Oh,
Just said breathe.
Breathe, yeah.
Because, you know, we get to going and going and going. And
We forget.
we forget.
Yeah, I was at a retreat and the lady who was doing like our session, she said we live in a world of shallow breathers. And we don't even realize we don't take deep breaths because we're, like you said, we're just going. Yeah, so it's so important to just breathe.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that is.
from there, everything else can grow, but it always starts with your breath.
Yeah, I love that. And I have one of my favorite people. He is so funny. I love him on Instagram. This is actually, we met at a Hawks game. I don't know if you remember.
No,
you kind of looked at me like you.
I know who you are.
Okay, because you kind of looked at me like you didn't know who I was. I was like,
No, it's like sometimes it's just like in shock. I'm still in shock to be able to be in rooms with, great people.
I feel you.
Yeah.
No, I still pinch myself. I was on the plane the other day and the lady, her daughter recognized me. And she sat next to me and she goes, "Are you famous?" And I'm like, it hasn't really sunk in.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm just
You
Crystal.
look famous.
Thank
like you can I worked at Popeyes. Imagine you at Popeyes. Like, what's she doing here? That's when you know you just look famous. When somebody asks.
You're so sweet, Marco.
Yeah.
Charming.
Yeah, I use that line on a lot of people. It works.
It worked.
Yeah.
You are so funny. So what brought you to BET this weekend?
The airplane also.
You are stupid. That's why I put the cue card down. I don't even need a card with a card.
But you know what? I start to learn that just being in a room with people and leaving energy in moments are more important.
Yeah.
You know, when you come in your era and you build your career, sometimes you just think it's about your team setting things up, and also sometimes you think it's about money, but sometimes it's just better to meet people in real life and just leave moments with them, and you never know who you run into, and like start a relationship, and then y'all can start and bring something to it.
And build together from there. Yeah, I love that. So you have your father as well.
Yeah.
And you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my God, gorgeous. What is it like balancing your life and then also being a father?
It's just being there for being something that you never had. Monday dude was like he was like that guy. He was a drug dealer and stuff. So with him being in and out, and when he got killed, it just showed me to be more about for my kids, because I knew how it was not to have a father, so I want to be there for my kids. And I'm also a good stepdaddy. So ladies, if you having any problems with your baby daddy,
I can't.
I'm the guy to come to. I be doing matching pictures and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, with the kids, outfits and everything.
So I really don't like when I talk to girls that got kids. I want their baby daddy to be out the way, because I'll be like
I'm trying to be the daddy. I know that's
I ain't got time to
right.
be fighting nobody.
No,
So, yeah.
we too grown for that.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all heard it here.
Yeah, no one stepdaddy. Yeah. You remember that song Stepdaddy? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's always
I like
made up.
your flyers too. I like how you carry yourself and you're very consistent.
Thank you.
It's like you just.
I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you because I really admire your
You
work.
say that about everybody.
No. Don't.
So what if somebody has to say, what's another answer you'll say?
If someone said,
Yeah, say the same thing.
thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. All right, good.
Thank
Good
you.
PR. Yeah. She clocking
Good media
over here.
training.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I have with me one of my favorite people growing up. Y'all, I just love her. When I saw her, I was like, we have to interview her. The one and only Maya. How are you?
Hey, lady.
You look so
How are you?
good.
You
Oh my
too.
God, like you literally have
As
not
always.
aged. Thank you. You have not.
We have all aged.
You
in many
look
ways.
good, gracefully, honey. So what is it like to continue to work on your crafts?
I love touring. I stay on the road. I'm an independent artist. I've been just producing a lot of projects since the end of 2007 independently.
Wow.
Through my own label.
Yeah.
And it's been a wonderful educational journey.
I bet.
And also empowering.
Yeah.
And then creatively very fun. So Give It To You comes out June 10th. And it is basically a nod and a salute to all the music that I grew up to in my living room. It feels like my living room when I was a kid.
Oh, I love
The
that. That's
funk
good
of the
stuff.
80s, the late 70s vibes, Prince, Jam and Lewis, The Tide, Mary Jane Girls, Patrice Rushen,
Yes.
all that, and barbecue music. We're hitting the summer very soon, so it's a summer record, roller skates, block parties.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
we need that. We
Mhm.
need that.
Yeah.
You are also big on philanthropy. What does community mean to you? What does it mean to give back?
Yeah. Well, community to me means a reflection of self. You know, we all had someone to hold our hand.
Yeah.
We all came into this world pretty much incapacitated without the ability to even hold our heads up.
Yeah.
Then we crawl, and then we stand, and then we walk, and then we run. And so to be that light for someone, or at least involve yourself, it makes life worth living. And then it's very rewarding to be able to affect someone's life for the positive and elevate, because everyone has a purpose.
Yeah.
Each and every one of us. And the simplest thing is your gift.
That's so true.
And we have many of those things.
Yes.
So we all come from a place of needing community, and it's also culturally a part of us that sometimes society interferes with. And that's the most functional part of life, when you are aligned with your community, or you create that for others, and be a light in this world that goes so far beyond what you could even imagine.
For
You know,
sure.
just a conversation can change somebody's trajectory.
No, so that's what this podcast, Keep It Positive, Sweetie, has been about. And like, I didn't want to do it at first because I'm private, and I was like, but in order to do it, you kind of have to open up about who you really are.
Yeah.
And just talking about it has built a community of healing
That's right.
and growth. It's just been beautiful. So you are absolutely spot on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids family, you guys have seen this next guest. You have binge watched his new show on Netflix forever, the one and only Michael Cooper Jr. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm grateful.
Thank you. Like, I literally lit up when you walked up. I read the name. I was like, oh my God. And I looked up and you were there. I'm going to give you your flowers right now. You were absolutely phenomenal in Forever. The way you captured your character, Justin, it just, I don't know, it was something about you, the way you just, he has a form of ADHD, right?
ADHD, yes.
The way you embodied that.
Thank you.
Oh my God, and it was so subtle.
Thank you.
But like it was so good.
Thank you.
Yes, from one actor to another, I was like, he really did the character breakdown and really figured out how to develop this character.
Yeah,
You did it so well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so talk about, like, I want to know, like, what was that process of bringing Justin to life?
Yeah, I mean, it really starts with the writing. So when I got the script, you know, Mara's very specific with her writing, which is so beautiful.
Yes.
And I just remember reading it. He has one foot in confidence, the other foot in insecurity.
Yeah.
You know, he goes to a speech therapist and he has ADHD, all these different things that I thought, you know, I've never seen a guy like Justin on my TV screen before.
Yeah, no.
And so I thought it was a challenge to step into, and ultimately a gift. He's such a vulnerable dude.
Yeah.
And through that character, I was able to become more vulnerable, more in tune with my feelings. So it's a gift.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it.
I love that. I love that. You guys have shifted the culture with this show. It's something that we needed to see. The family dynamic that you guys have shown on the show with your mom and dad. Oh my gosh. Shout out Woody. And oh my God.
Best TV dad, best TV mom.
Your mom. Oh my God. I absolutely love Karen.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
Beast.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Beast.
And it's, how lucky are you to work beside two icons? Like, they are phenomenal. Like, I'm sure you're like soaking so much up on set.
From Regina King
Right.
to Mara Brockkill to Anthony Hemingway,
Yes.
Karen Pittman, Wood Harris, Lovey, Niall. Because I grew up
Yes.
watching even Lovey and Niall.
Same,
Too,
yeah.
So it's just to work with these people who I've seen on my screen for so long. It's like, what is going on? You know?
Yeah.
But again,
Blessing.
blessing.
Yes.
Blessing.
What a blessing.
Blessing.
I love that. Sweets, I hope you guys enjoy these moments just as much as I did, because I sure enjoyed sharing them with you. Well, you had to wait no longer. Season 8 is coming up next week. I know y'all have been waiting patiently, and I appreciate it. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe, and make sure you turn on those notifications, because you do not want to miss it. I'll see y'all next week.